guys, welcome to Beautiful Heart. I'm Niling, also nice little. Today I'll be sharing with you this my February beauty haul. I know I should be doing March beauty haul instead, but for my March beauty haul I haven't received all my purchase due to the situation now. And currently, since this Tuesday, we are in the circuit breaker period. Circuit breaker means that it's nearing to the lockdown stage but still not there yet. So we have been advised to stay at home and work from home. I haven't done my February beauty haul, so today I'm going to share with you that I bought mainly the face products and also the eye product, no lips product. So if you'd like to know what are the things that I bought, please stay tuned. So let's get started. So let me start off with the face product first. I also didn't buy a lot, just this spray. This is from Essence Instant Matte Spray. I've been talking about it many times in my channel, and this is a repurchase. So once there's a discount or promotion going on at Guardian Pharmacy, I will always grab this. Next, which is the last product of the face products, and these are the Silky Girl Jelly Chip Tints. I already did a swatch and video for this, please check it out. My opinion haven't changed since then. Silky Girl target at sweet young girls, and their packaging is very lovely, very girlish. And these are in a very pretty pink and very candy pink color casing. Colors of these blushes are all very pretty, very girlish. This is what I like. Very pastel, girly pink. I've already hit pan. Their texture is the jelly pudding-like texture. Nice formula. It stays on matte, but it doesn't last on the cheeks. And there is tiny specks of shimmers over here. So when you apply on the face, you can see the shimmers. Mentioned before in the video, like the texture, just don't like the shimmers, and if you don't mind that it doesn't last, you can grab this. Moving on to the eyes products, I have a series of eye products. Let's start off with the eyebrow pencil first. This is from ColourPop Precision Brown Pencil. Again, it's a repurchase. This is in the color Blonde Moment. For eyebrow products, I usually like the Precision Eyebrow Pencil, and this is one of the very good eyebrow pencil I've experienced from ColourPop. And I keep buying from them. So this is the color Blonde Moment. Please note that for ColourPop Precision Eyebrow Pencil, it's the scrollable type. Once you scroll, you cannot retract back. So you just need to scroll the amount that you want. This is the lighter brown, and I always use this over here at the beginning of the eyebrow. At the end of the eyebrow, I will use another darker color, which is the Banging Brunette. So I will combine that two colors together. Next is this from Silky Girl. I've mentioned this in my previous video, testing out the new eye makeup products video. And ever since I bought this, I prefer this formula much more than the ColourPop Precision Eyebrow Pencil. Because firstly, this is waterproof, it's the harder formula, and the color suits my hair better. This is the eyebrow pencil I'm using right now. This is darker brown than this Blonde Moment, but it suits my hair better. And it comes with this spoolie. But the thing about Silky Girl packaging, sometimes they can be very flimsy, because now you see, when I pull it out, I pulled out everything. And because these are so small, it's quite difficult for me to pull out the cap from the spoolie. So recently I've been using another spoolie when I use this pencil. So it can be a little troublesome, but nonetheless, I still like this formula better than the ColourPop one. But I'll alternate these two brands. In my previous video, I was actually using this on top of this eyebrow pencil, and I mentioned that these two doesn't match well. After about 1 month trial and error, I finally found a way to use it and combine them together harmoniously. Which is, after I use this to draw my eyebrow, I will use this ColourPop Eyebrow Gel to just gently, without really touching hard and pressing the bristle hard onto my eyebrow, and just gently brush it on the surface. Then in this way, they can merge together nicely. I always like to apply eyebrow gel over the eyebrow pencil or eyebrow pomade, because gel can help to style the eyebrow and help to keep in place for the whole day. In February, I bought a bunch of eyeliners, which starts from this. This is again from Essence. I like Essence liquid eyeliner because they don't smudge on me. This is the waterproof type. The felt tip is rather long. and this is black. The main key performance indicator is it doesn't smudge on me. If I'm choosing a black one, I want it to be very black, and this hit my KPI. And because of this, I bought a few more to stock up. Next is from 3CE. This is the very first product I have from them. It's a Korean brand and yet it's cruelty free. So this is another liquid eyeliner, the black one, but this is a little different. This is the glossy black and it is very black. And what I like about this is it doesn't smudge at all. And I bought this at Q10. And because I have good experience with this eyeliner, I want to explore this 3CE more. Next is what I have on my eyes now. This is from Silky. Actually, this liquid eyeliner reminds me of the Catrice eyeliner, one of their latest series, because they both have this very strong saliva scent, which I don't like it. But this is very matte black. But a pity, this eyeliner will smudge a little on me, especially over here, and it starts to smudge already. And next, I got this bundle set from Silky also because I want to do a tutorial with it. So this consists of the Big Eye Collagen Mascara, and this is the gel eyeliner pencil. I also used this tool in my previous video, that is the testing new eye makeup products, and I actually show you this, that how pathetic is my natural lash, so short, so miserable. When I apply this is the volume type mascara. It really helps to add volume, it's just that my lash is still tiny to see so. And for a few years, my lash cannot curl. Once it touches mascara, the curl will drop. But for this mascara, the curl drops about 40%. Still curl, but it drops. So my lash is not a good indicator to see whether the mascara works, because usually they don't work at all. And following by this gel eyeliner, which I also used it in the previous video, using that on the inner tight line. It is really very black and it's very smooth. Glides on so easily, but it smudged terribly. And because in March I have classes going on, and it's compulsory for us to wear the surgical mask, and I realized usually when I use this kind of gel eyeliner, I will use it in the inner tight line, and because of the mask and the way we breathe, the eyeliner condenses and smudge more. So not advisable to draw on the inner tight line with a mask on. And next is this from Essence long lasting eyeliner. Actually this is a mistake because I already have this. I forgotten and I brought it again. It stated it's waterproof, and for this eyeliner I have good experience with them except for the black one. The colored ones, the brown ones doesn't smudge at all. Only the black smudge on me. But usually I will use them on the outer eyelid. And recently I've been again going for class wearing the surgical mask, and also I'm using this in the inner tight line. It does smudge a bit, but if you're not wearing mask and you're just drawing on the eyelid itself, it doesn't smudge. Next eye product is, I have also shared with you this in my previous video about this. This is Ardell lashes. I'm wearing it now. I always like Ardell lashes because they are made of natural human hair. As you dears can see, this is the dramatic volume type, and based on the nature of the design, it tends to be heavier. For the lash band, it can be quite hard to manage because it doesn't really curl well and you have to spend time pressing it down. But overall, it is still soft, still light, and you can't really feel the lash on your eyes. You can see the lump there, but you can't feel it. So Ardell lashes is still comfortable to wear. Next are the eyeshadows. Let me touch on the Silky eyeshadow first, which I only bought 2 from Essence. These are the new arrivals back in February. In March, actually, I changed my makeup habits because I have to wear masks. So I only do the eye makeup, and I keep my eye makeup very subtle. So I'm using this color as the crease color, then followed by another very light glittery color on the main eyelid. texture is smooth and it's pigmented and it stays all day. In February, I realized for my eyelid, nothing stays on my eyelid except for these two, which I will touch on it more in a while. And this is the metallic one, which is the color on my main eyelid today. I'm quite surprised by this performance because let me show you. See? This is so shimmery and foiled. And this is essence. And let me see how long this will stretch out to be. See? The color is so smooth, so buttery, and it's very pigmented, intense. It's quite moist to the touch. And it can stretch so far. So if you dears are into single eyeshadow, please grab this. And next comes the eyeshadow palettes. I bought 6 of them in February, which are these two. And I already did a previous video for these two. And the rest of the 4 will be from ColourPop. Like I mentioned just now, I realized in February nothing stays on my eyes. And I was very disappointed with these two because it fades very fast. So that's the ColourPop. It's just that I don't know why ColourPop seems to last much longer than these two, the expensive palettes. Okay, let me start off with this first because this was the first palette I reviewed in February. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette. Until now, I'm still into natural pink eyeshadow look. I always like Charlotte Tilbury natural pink makeup colors. So in this palette, there are 12 colors. 4 are shimmers, which is these two and these two. Let me just do a light swatch. I will also insert a swatch clip later on. I always like Charlotte Tilbury shimmers because they are so reflective and so refined, and it's very classy. You see, it's so pretty. And these two shimmers. So reflective, so shining. I like the formula, especially the shimmers ones. The rest are all matte, and I hope actually in this palette there will be more shimmers. But it doesn't matter, this is not the killing point because I have this Icon palette which consists of all shimmers. It's a 12 pan eyeshadow palette, so I can mix the shimmers with this palette. The matte performs well, easily blendable. Basically, you just put on the eye, then you just blend it out within like 1 minute. It's all blended out well. The only thing I don't like back then is it just lasts me for 2-3 hours and it faded on my eyelid. But after using for about a month, I was even more disappointed because there is a very strong crayon scent. You know that crayon scent that you have already put your eyeshadow palettes for maybe a few years, and when you take it out to use again, you'll find that it's already expired. The kind of expired crayony smell. Yes, this has very strong crayony smell now. I bought this in February together with this Love eyeshadow palette from Beautylish. Today is April the 11th. Don't tell me it already expired. I don't know why. For the color story, after I received these two from ColourPop, the New Nude and this is the Blush Crush, doesn't it reminds you of the color story? Let me put them side by side for you dears to see. Similar, yeah? Color story is not unique, it's not lasting, and it has a very strong crayony smell, so not worthwhile, not recommended. I didn't hear of such review. I only hear very good review about it. Probably it's just me, but this is what it happens, so I don't recommend this eyeshadow palette at all. Next is the Natasha Denona Love Palette. I also did a video about it. It's basically the same video I've been mentioning throughout this video. Testing new eye makeup product. The main product is this. I love the packaging, I love the colors, and I find that actually this color story is very unique. But because of the color story, don't expect to create very natural look like the pillow talk just now, because all these colors are vibrant and intense. I was also disappointed with this because it fades fast. In fact, much faster than the Charlotte Tilbury one. I was filming a video. About an hour later, after I applied this already fade off. But when you apply this wet, it will definitely last you much longer. It's just that I find it no point if I have to work so hard for these expensive eyeshadow palettes to work on me. Other than that, the quality of the matte is also very good, very smooth, buttery. The shimmer is another class. My most favorite color is this Pure Love, which I use it over here at the lower lash line. Their shimmers is good, but different from Charlotte Tilbury because while Charlotte Tilbury's shimmers is very refined, it's very classy, very quality type, this has another dimension to it. It has more depth, more oomph to it. See, this is the one. And when we apply on the eyelid, it's crease proof. Doesn't show the lines. And most of the shimmers have glitters in it. That's why it has more depth to it. It's more fun. And let me just try out a few more shimmers for you to see. You can't see the glitters on the camera, but there is glitters over there. That's why the shimmers is quite different from Charlotte Tilbury ones. The glitters are very fine, so you can't see much. And the good thing about this is it still smells alright. No scent, unlike the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Pillow Talk. So I'm only disappointed that this palette doesn't last on me like the previous Sunrise palette. But if I were to apply this wet, it will last. So is it worthwhile to buy? I would say 50-50%. But if I were to compare this palette with the Charlotte Tilbury one, which is more worthwhile to buy, then I would say this. And now the rest of the 4 palettes are from ColourPop. I love ColourPop eyeshadows palettes. They are usually very consistent. Although I find that they are consistent, they improve their formula along the way. This is Yes Please, my very first eyeshadow palette from them. I did also a dedicated swatch and review, which I will link it over at the iCard and also in the description box. This has a special place in my heart, as you can see this is very dirty already. I like the colors. It's just that I find that the matte over here are a little hard and sandy and very grainy. Color payoff is good. But if you were to compare their matte formula now, it's even better. It feels more creamy to the touch and everything is very smooth. It doesn't feel hard anymore. Also improvise some new formulas like the pressed glitter, which I'm not a big fan of, and also pressed shimmers like those in the Huda Beauty new nude palette. I think ColourPop is a very sincere brand. Hopefully they can keep their price so affordable. Anyways, let me start off with this Mint to Be. It was out I think last year end. I only managed to get it now. You see the color story, so pretty. I always like mint green eyeshadow, and because of the color theme, I can almost smell a mint scent in it, but it is fragranceless. I just imagine the mint scent. This is a very good palette because it doesn't have any pressed glitter, but over here this color Mojito Mami, it was with an asterisk sign. The asterisk means that it's not safe for the immediate eye use. But I don't know why. It doesn't seem like a pressed glitter and it doesn't seem to be a pressed pigment either. So other than that, all are safe for the eyes. And I like that there is different tone. This column over here and this color are the shimmers. The rest are matte, where you can use this light matte color on the crease And this two as the transition, if you like to, you can also use it on the crease, and these two at the outer corner. But for outer corner, for my own preference, I will usually prefer it to be much darker, like this kind of green. So for this kind of green, I will hope that this can actually replace by a darker green than this for the outer corner, so that I can have two or more outer corner colors. But for the shimmers, this can be for the inner corner highlight as well as this, and these two colors, the top and bottom color, can be used as the main eyelid color. Although recently I'm into very natural pinkish look, I seldom use this palette. I like this color story. And about this All That palette, this is the Valentine's Day palette this year, and look at the packaging. Actually, when I saw this in the photo, I don't really like it because I find that the background color, which is the red, overtakes the eyeshadow colors. I would prefer a white glossy background which I can focus more on the eyeshadow colors, but I don't know, probably the companies doesn't think that way, because when it comes to all white background, it may not be excited and may not influence people to buy more. That's my theory. Whenever I receive a new eyeshadow palette, I always have the habit to quickly do a hand swatch to see the colors, and when I do that, I really like the colors so much more in person than in the photos. There is a variety of color tones over here. Over here, these three are mainly the light matte color, which you can use it as the crease color. This is the pink, a very light pink, and this is white. And this color is the shimmery color, which you can use it as the highlighter color. This is also a matte, sandy beige matte. You can also use it on the crease or as a transition color. This color, you can use it as the main eyelid color. This is a shimmery color. This uncensored is a pressed glitter. So it's not safe for the immediate eye area. So if you have sensitive eyes, please avoid this color. And this Wink Wink, you can also use it as a transition color, or if you want a natural look, then you can use it at the outer V color. And likewise, from this row onwards, these are the darker color, and the matte are darker. You can use it all for the outer corner use. And this is Infatuation. This is the new formula I'm talking about. This is the pressed shimmer formula, something like the Huda Beauty New Nude. And I realized last year and they also come up with this formula for this Good as Gold palette, the color All Team. It feels so soft and almost feel like Super Shop, but it's much denser than Super Shop. And just see the pigments and how shiny it is. That's why I'm very amazed. Although their products are very affordable, yet they are always improving. So this pressed shimmer, this is the color Infatuation, is probably my most favorite color in the pan. But this is very soft, and I find that you can hit pan on it very fast. But just look at the pigmentation and the color. How long this can actually stretch out. Exaggerating. And this is the black matte with glitters. But there again, on the eyes, the glitter will just disappear. So this is basically a matte black eyeshadow. So I find that in person this is so much better than in the photos, and I definitely would recommend this. And I find that this can be combined together with the She palette. This She palette, I also like it a lot. It's one of their earlier palette. These two rows are the shimmers, and this is a very romantic palette. But the only issue is, for this She palette, there is only one row of matte, which is dark. You can always use the lighter matte over at this All That palette to combine with this She palette as the crease color or the crease transition color. So these two can be used as a standalone palette as well as a combination palette. Last two palette, which I always like to use them in pair, is these two. these individually are very good standalone palette. You need not get these two together. This is the Nude Mood palette, this is the brown, and this is the Blush Crush, which is the pink. They both have various formulas inside it. The Super Shock, like this is the Wink Wink, and Pop a Potter. There's Matte. There is matte with glitter, and again, the glitter disappear on the eyes. There's also shimmer formulas. Let me touch on this first. I found that for the color variation, there is different depth for these two palettes. This is a light matte color. You can use this as the base color. This is the Super Shock color, which you can use it as the highlighter. And these three light matte color, 1, 2, 3, you can use it as a crease color or the crease transition color. You can use these middle shimmer colors as the main eyelid color. Likewise for this shimmer on the main eyelid, and these two you can use it at the outer corner, especially for this one. Although this is a small palette with only 9 colors, it has the right colors for the right usage. For the crease transition, for the main eyelid, the highlighter, and the outer corner color. So it's a very practical palette. And likewise for this palette, this is the Blush Crush. There is also a variation of the color depth. You can use it for different usage. Again, you can use this light matte color for the base, this Super Shock as a highlighter, these two as the crease color, these two shimmers on the main eyelid, and this row here is basically the matte. The two corner colors are with glitter. So you can use these two at the outer corner because the glitter will just disappear. You can also use this middle matte color as the crease color or the crease transition color. So this is also a practical palette, but this is more practical. And because this is small, you can always bring it to travel. It's very convenient. But I know nowadays we can't travel. So next time when we can travel, we can use this. And when I travel, I always like to bring a good quality, affordable and practical palette with me, because along the way, if it breaks, I will not be so heartache. I can always buy another one. If you're interested, you can get it, but you need not to get both. So conclusion, which are the products that is very worthwhile to buy? This Essence Instant Spray, need not to say because I already repurchased this many times. Also the Essence Eyeliner, this is the eyeliner pencil, this is the liquid eyeliner, and followed by this 3CE black liquid eyeliner. This is the glossy type, but between this Essence liquid eyeliner and this 3CE, I would choose Essence because it's more affordable. And this is the matte black type. So it really depends on which finish you prefer. Also, the single eyeshadow from Essence looks like all my Essence purchase in February are all very worthwhile because Essence is a very affordable brand and these products perform well. The eyebrow pencil from Silky Girl, although the packaging is a little flimsy, the formula is good. Along the day, if I didn't touch my eyebrow, it would not smudge. It will only smudge when I purposely go and disturb and touch my eyebrow. And any of these ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. So it depends on which color you prefer and which formula you prefer. And that's all for February purchase. And at the start of this year, I've already mentioned I'm on a low buy. I gave myself a 300 Sing dollars budget to buy makeup products, which converted to USD is around 210 USD depending on the exchange rate. But for February, I exit a little. I spent about 383 Sing dollars, exit by $80. January I underspent, February I overspent. So alright, that's all for the sharing today. Question of the day: which of these makeup products have you already tried and do you like them? Please comment in the comment section below, yeah? Thank you so much. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. Pain makes us stronger. Fear makes us braver. Heartbreak makes us wiser. Thank the past for a better future. We have a Chinese song, tomorrow will be better. 明天会更好. Yes, we must always have hope despite the troubled time. Thank you dear so much for watching. If you happen to like this video, please consider to like, comment, subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!